Ruud van Nistelrooy reaction to Marcus Rashford and Manchester United win revealed. As Fernandes and Amad praise Garnacho after Man Utd dominate Barnsley, the jeers have turned to cheers for Marcus Rashford. Back at Old Trafford for the first time since his performance against Liverpool split opinion, he showcased the confidence that has been returning to his game. This might have been League One opposition, but you can imagine better defenses than Barnsley's finding it difficult to stop this version of Rashford. This was more akin to the 2022 over-23 forward who scored 30 times than the player who became a shadow of that figure last term. That season produced just 8 goals and countless disappointing displays. His spark had gone, and the off-field issues he got himself embroiled in hinted at a player losing sight of his priorities and struggling to locate the enjoyment in his game. Rashford's mindset can often be read through his body language. When he is struggling, he can find it difficult to hide it, and that has led to fans getting on his back. When he's on it, he can exude positivity, and that was the case against Barnsley. Erik ten Hag had said at the weekend that there had been too much negativity around Rashford. It was an unusually effusive message from the Dutchman, who had demanded more from his attacker last season and hinted at promising signs he had been seeing in training. When Rashford was withdrawn just after an hour into this Carabao Cup cruise, having added 2 more to his tally, there was a warm handshake between the pair. Rashford had looked sharp in the opening 15 minutes. One jinking run into the penalty area forced a corner, and when he got the ball in the same position a few minutes later, he was ruthless. Mark Roberts was exposed to Rashford on the inside right channel after a swift attack, and the forward cruised past Barnsley's centre-back before slamming an emphatic finish past Gabriel Slonina. Rashford ran to the corner to celebrate a second goal of the season, and ten Hag was immediately joined on the touchline by Van Nistelrooy. While ten Hag spoke animatedly to Casemiro, who had begun the attack, the former United striker raised his hands above his head to applaud Rashford. By the time his evening came to an end, United led 5-0, and the 26-year-old had played a role in every goal. His pass to Antony won the penalty the Brazilian converted, and his dribble into the box saw the ball fall to Alejandro Garnacho for the third. Rashford's first-time layoff for Christian Eriksen allowed the Dane to assist Garnacho for number 4, and Rashford scored again for the 5th. This time he left the pitch to a standing ovation. Rashford's 2 finishes were well taken, and it's easy to see the influence that Van Nistelrooy could have. The academy graduate can occasionally be erratic in front of goal, but this was clinical, and he did it from the position of a center forward. United's return of 10 goals in 2 games will certainly be to Van Nistelrooy's liking. After overcoming a slow start at Southampton, they have been excellent going forward, and ten Hag has some difficult decisions to make. In other news, Fernandes and Amad praise Garnacho after Man Utd dominate Barnsley. Manchester United cruised to a comfortable 7-0 win over Barnsley in the 3rd round of the Carabao Cup last night. Marcus Rashford, Christian Eriksen, and Alejandro Garnacho scored braces against the League One outfit at Old Trafford. Following the game, Garnacho posted on Instagram with the caption, "What a night at Old Trafford." Bruno Fernandes and Amad were among those who were delighted with his performance. Garnacho has been a regular off the bench since the start of the campaign. He has still been effective with 4 goals and 3 assists from 6 appearances in all competitions. He was at his scintillating best yesterday with 2 goals and 2 assists to his name. The 20-year-old had 46 touches in the game with a passing accuracy of around 82%. Garnacho should have had a hat trick, but he blazed his effort over the bar. United were obviously expected to beat Barnsley, but it was still a resounding display. Despite this, the club graduate may not get the nod in the starting XI versus Crystal Palace. United travel to Selhurst Park for Saturday's late Premier League kickoff. Marcus Rashford is likely to start on the left wing on the back of scoring a brace against the Tykes. Amad came on as a late substitute yesterday, but he could feature on the right wing ahead of Garnacho, having created 6 chances in the win at Southampton. The Red Devils are presently 10th in the league standings and will be aiming to climb up with a victory against Palace, who did the double over them last season. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to smash the like button and make sure to subscribe to Man United Hub to get all the latest updates.